Quick one. The three major challenges in cake business. Truth. From my 10 years experience, so it took me a long time to share this because it's personal to me. And I think starting the business, okay, I've not introduced myself yet, right? You know the name, you've seen the name, but let me do the normal introduction. Let me do the introduction. Oh, can I get this off the camera? Okay, let me do proper introduction. I'm Victoria Olubukola Alonge, the wife of Oluwafemi Alonge. Okay, so a cake baker, I'm a fruit carver, I'm a sugar craft artist. What else? Online cake instructor, um, skill, let me say skill coach. So I help people to upgrade their skill, like most especially in cake making. So that's all about it. And I love a bit of graphics design, but I'm not majorly into it. But by grace of God, I was able to put up my course website, yeah, all by myself. Like I said, everything can be learned. So that's about it. So I have students all over, like outside Nigeria and inside Nigeria, and I have a cake school, which is a culinary school. We teach cake making, we teach food at intervals, then we teach sugar crafts. So that's that. On the We have different services, so but basically training services. So that's that about the introduction part. I don't want that to take all the time. So let's get to the main. You know, when you want to produce a movie, people put suspense. Should I put suspense? Let's put suspense. I don't know what suspense to put, but the first mistake that I made in my cake baking business. I want this to come on video recording, so please permit me. All those that are on Instagram, Biko, I want it on recording, so I want to remove this and go back to recording. Then, please join us on Facebook, please. I've said it that this is for a reminder, just a preview. So the first one is that I never had anything called marketing system. Nothing like that. I don't even know poor marketing system, like nothing, poor marketing, poor advertising. That was me. Poor marketing, poor advertising. I don't know it was necessary. I never had anything like that, and I'm going to elaborate on that. So as a cake baker, the first step we went through was through the school. You learned from cake baking, decoration, and all the rest, and you graduate. And yes, some people zoom off and open the shop, and business starts. That's crazy. Well, that's how it happened. But sadly, that was a bad one, a real bad one, because you get injured on the way. Business road sound romantic when people come out and say, "Oh, see what I made! Oh, see how many cakes I've done! Oh, see this." The cake business sounds so romantic, sounds so enticing, so beautiful. Look at the background, look at the atmosphere, look at the beautiful cakes that are lined up. All those things sound so good, so good. But the hard work that is behind that scene, nobody knows, and the result that is behind that scene. Because no, the screen does not show the result. The screen is just like a image of it's a decorated image of what we want you to see. Now the result, that is actual result in the back end, sometimes even is even unknown to the business owner. Funny enough, it's even unknown to the person running the business. That's how sad it is. So that's why I feel so passionate about this topic, that it's been a topic on our side for years ago, and I decided to revisit it because I still see so many people that are complaining and struggling with that. So it is a major problem. We know they don't. I titled the ebook the things they never taught us in school. Also, I think the mistakes they never taught us. I think there were 10 or so I highlighted. Then I said they never taught us in school or in class. Yes, they never taught us. I was never prepared for this. Poor marketing and advertising. We never had it. Now we call it a business. Please, should a business not have a process, a system, or bringing in customers at specific time so that the business can keep running? Should it not have a system? Sorry, let me pause. I'm going to end the live here. Sorry. This has to be on record. Apologies to everyone. Sorry. Sorry, please pardon me on Facebook. Pardon me on Facebook. Just a minute. Almost there. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So there was no plan. I didn't know that when we start a business, I don't know that there's supposed to be like a system and a process to take people through getting to know your business, buying from you consistently. So this was a big mistake. So if you are in that position right now, I want to tell you that please, it has to be corrected fast unless it is not a business. Unless it is not a business, we call it business. Sorry about that, but please, poor marketing and advertising what's it called system. I thought when you have a beautiful work, so my own is just to bake the cake, decorate it, put it out there. Anybody that sees it buy. If you don't buy, your cup of tea. If you buy, good. If you don't buy, well. And anybody that knows it knows. If you don't know, well, it doesn't affect anybody. Like shebi, who does it affect? So whether you buy or not. So I was thinking that was it. Sorry, is this on? I think some people on the group are not getting this, right? Are they? Please, if you are watching from the group, let me know if you're watching from the group. Let me be sure I'm addressing the right audience. Because we tried to set up on the system, was giving issues, so we had to come here. So first thing, like I said, is the marketing issues. Please, we have to have a clear brand identity. Let's know what exactly is our business about. What are we doing exactly? If it's cake and pastries, let's know it's cake and pastries. If it's wedding cakes only you are based on, let's know it's wedding cake. So there was no clear brand identity. There was no clear brand identity. That's under your poor marketing and advertising. So the thing is, when people want to buy, they buy from a brand. So without the brand identity, knowing that this is our go-to person for this kind of thing, it is hard for people. It is hard for customer to distinguish you. It is hard for them to say, no, this person is this is what they do. Like there is no there are businesses in Nigeria that if you mention them, you already know, no, this is this person that is good for you. Measure on this kind of business, this kind of pastry, this kind of pizza, this kind of cake. You know the person to go to. So, what is your brand identity? Right? I never knew that there's something called brand identity. I never knew that I need to give my brand a kind of identification. I'm telling you, it was a mistake. I just start off like that, just like that. So many have started off like that. So I don't know that there should be a clear brand identity. Let people know who are they dealing with. If you need to stand out from the competition, there are so many people. We need to know who you are, who we are dealing with, what you offer as services. So I was just doing like others. So I got so frustrated because it was like we're open on God. Everyone here, please. I don't know if we have partners in that. You are open on God to bring people. We didn't do anything, no plan, no marketing, nothing, no advertising. We just leave everything. Say, people, start coming in, start running inside. start coming in. We were hoping on God to bring people. Hey, my God, the top. Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir. Oh, really? Okay. I've added you, sir. I've added you, sir. This is it grand patron of accounting? Our master for accounting. I've added you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, James. I mean, I think it's just clear. So if you have raised your hand up for this particular reason,
Hello.
yeah, I just wanted to just stretch the bit. I wanted to be sure that you understood why.
Yes. You sent a request. Should I remove? You sent a request. I thought you want to share with us something mighty. If there is a way to know. Okay, maybe that was. If there is, please, sir, I would. Okay, sir, when you're done. Okay, sir. All right. Okay, yes. We're talking about the challenges we have. So we were throwing it out that anything that happens in this business, and that was a big error. So please, brand identity is very important. Let people know you for what you do. You will be missing the crowd if you want to put everything together. You will be lost in the crowd. You will be lost. That's why so many people are frustrated. So many people are hungry. So many people are down. Every day is complaints. We don't wake up to business happy. If you really know, many of us don't even know something is going on in the business presently. We don't even know there's a problem. I told my husband, because we had a long chat with my husband, I told my husband about this program that, should I even talk about it? Let me just leave people. He said, talk about it, because I know we had a long chat, a long argument. Many are arguing with the husband. Many are arguing with so many people around them, thinking because they know you, they know it all. Many are arguing with everybody, angry with anybody, feel they don't understand you. Now, let me tell you from the place they can understand you. You need to present some things. At the end of the day, now you present it to them, then they will understand you. Will be clear on what we are talking about. So it is not them, it's about you, it's about me. Having a clear brand strategy. The first thing I mentioned was the marketing, poor marketing and advertising. We don't have plan. Please go and get a plan for that. How do you want to sell in January? How do you want to sell in February, in March, April, till December? It has to be in plan from now. How is it going to go? What are the channels? I don't want to start jumping in class. Then have a brand strategy. Sorry, brand identity. Let us know you for what you are doing. Be different, be specific on what you do. Now, you don't have a particular, tomorrow you want to change your logo, next tomorrow you are changing it. Sometimes I can be so funny, I can wake up and say, this one I don't like, I just want to change it. A brand cannot go like that. That's why Exervifem even went at the point, people were like, what is the meaning of Exervifem? We were like, no, I don't want to change it. Why? Because the inspiration I received that everybody that comes to Exervifem must excel. That name is about excellence. The meaning of Exervifem wasn't because I was thinking about, oh, my husband, oh, myself, oh, my business. It wasn't about that. It was about excellence. We want to excel at every point, and you can see how we have been displaying it. So your name is a very important part of your brand identity, that people know you for a particular thing, and that thing is excellence. What they know us for is excellence. So what do we know you for? What is it? Does it show in your name, or your name is like, sorry to use names, I use names too, so but it's too late to change it, so that's why I'm not changing my own name. So your name is like Emeka and Toby. These things work, really, but there are some part of names. There's a way a name sends a message to the owner and to the client. So the name is very important. See, when you talk about, say, there are some beautiful names like Sweet Sensation, like
the what is communicating already that okay, you will get a sweet sensation from purchasing this product. So I'm just saying one or two on brand identity. You will get a very sweet sensation from getting this product. Sugar rush. You will get this a lot of sweet enjoyment from that. So the name is a part of your brand identity. Please don't just don't take it for granted. Then you are not using appropriate marketing channel. You know what you're selling is a kind of luxury group. This is what bakers have told me. Luxury goods, please. This is what bakers have told me. My environment, they cannot pay that amount because it's a luxury good. So you can be in a place that looks so rural, and yet you are selling. Why? Because you cannot be using physical marketing. Cake is not for people that are looking for Gary to take. I'm sorry to say, it's not like we're downgrading them. I'm saying that they are not worrying about, that's not their need at that time, right? It is for people that want to make celebrations. And those people are working, they are earning well. So our kind of customer is different. So it's a luxury kind of product. So you need to choose your marketing channel. Where am I marketing to? Who will I market the product to? So it is not a product like pepper. Pepper can be packaged for any kind of client, any grade, any level. Everybody takes pepper, not cake. Cake is for anybody that even want to celebrate. Some people telling me, is this celebration that is it about? I'm not even thinking birthday now. Like, don't tell me about birthday now. And meanwhile, some people are crazy about their celebration. I say, no, I must not miss it. Because what is the need to some people is a want to other people. So it is different. You cannot market to the wrong place using the wrong channel. So please, if you're using physical, it's good, but if they are not the type that will afford it, then you have to probably take it online. We are still talking about underpour marketing and all. Then we are not measuring this marketing. Most of us have been doing the marketing. We are actually doing well with marketing. Most of us are even pushing on WhatsApp on everywhere. But the problem is we are not checking. Is it effective? Why would I wake up and be posting every day and nobody is buying? Like, why would they even want to continue that process? If you're doing something and it's not working, it's time to change. These are the mistakes that I made. I thought I did everything well. I don't know that I need to check anything. I didn't know I need to go back and check my marketing channels or the effectiveness of my marketing. I don't know I need to. I just put them out and wait and hope. Like I'm waiting, maybe something will happen. And at the end of the day, nothing is happening. So I was shocked that we don't do this Nigeria, because at every point in time, we are forgetting that we need to go back and check. Is it working? Yeah, we are doing so much, but is it working? The question is not about how much you are doing. Like, nobody even cares how much we are doing to sell the cake. Nobody is caring about how much we are effort you're putting. You are posted on WhatsApp, you are doing this. What do they want you to do? But is it working? So if it is not working, it is high time that you go back and check. Every time we need to check, weekly, daily. These things are very important, because I see that my mistake is what many people are repeating. You are not checking. You are not checking if it's working. Yes, you probably you are so busy because of other engagement, because of other, others are coming. So you are not picking where the others are actually coming from. That is not from where you're spending money, because it is a cost. That marketing, that advertisement you're doing is a cost. You need to check if it's working, so that you quickly change it or put it somewhere else. So that's about measuring your marketing effectiveness. I have an ebook on this that I'm probably going to put out for those that will be interested later, but for now I've not decided. So I'm just trying to pick quickly because of our time on that. Now we'll talk about the marketing, what's it called, part, identity. Let's know who you are, have a brand name that speaks about you, have a logo that represents you, have a color that represents you. All these are part of it. We are not selling kuli kuli. Even kuli kuli is now packaged, branded. Yes, even kuli kuli, thank you heard the kuli kuli story not too long enough. So even that one is packaged. So have a branded something. You say, boy, I'm in a small shop, I'm in my office, but I'm in my home. When people say they are in their home, I don't understand. The home doesn't stop anything. Like, it's still a business. As much as you are being paid for what you are selling, they are giving you money, you are already transacting. So the excuse of you are in your home does not work here. That's what we have used to hold ourselves into a place. and we are beginning to think like I should not do too much since I'm in the home. I should not overstep since I'm in the home. I don't need this class since I'm in the home. Please, we should change that mindset. It really doesn't speak well. And your message, let people understand when they buy from you, why should we buy from you? And when we buy from you, what will be different? I don't really communicate all those different. Just like if you buy, you buy. If you don't buy, you don't buy. So I wasn't communicating my value enough. So I don't want to, like I said, talk much on that. Now, the marketing channel, I've talked about online, that we didn't have enough, we are not checking our channels. And we know that social media and all, and going to events is part of it. Me, I don't go out. It was one of the things that affected me. I don't go out. Like, I don't even like going out. And I didn't know that it's part of it, like showcasing, being an event and all that. I'm still even struggling with going out. Like, yes, I'm pushing to say, okay, you come out. Now, all these things are affected because it's not putting the business out. And online advertising, many of us say, I'm tired of online, I don't know online. It is that you go and learn it now or do it yourself. So is that you're doing business or you are just staying updated or occupying the space, you know? Is one of the things. So if it has to be business, then we have to do it the right way. That marketing and advertising really did a lot of, I don't know, really crushed me. I don't know. It's really affected me in a big way. I never ever knew every day you need to be waking up to advertising, pushing out what you are saying to people and checking if it is working, where you are pushing it. Does it make sense? Are you spending money to push it? Are you spending money on advertisement on social media and all? I never knew, not knowing that so many people, you see, millions, they are doing millions of advertisement. Somebody is doing advertisement in millions. And we are still sitting looking for the same millions for investment though. Meanwhile, people are pushing their own brand out, putting in millions to do that. So it shows how powerful advertisement and marketing is. See, the old display you are seeing online, it is not a, what's it called, miracle. It doesn't happen like this. It is hard work from the back end. People are paid social media, people are paid advertisement people, they are paid marketing people. So either you learn it yourself, there are online courses, or you go and do it yourself. Or you go and what's called outsource to agents or people that can do it if you have the money. So please, let's work on that. I'm here to talk about my own mistakes. I never knew we should do that. And I know so many people still now are hoping that the cake will sell in the shop. They are hoping that somebody will just pass by, the car will pass by and just stop in front of the shop and pick the whole thing. And God help us. It doesn't really happen that way. Now, the second major mistake. Let me go to the second major one. Please, the ebook, I will probably put it better together. There's so much in the ebook that I'm not talking about because of time. I'm not talking about so many things. I think people are having issues with network or so. So I'm not talking about so many things here, but they are in the ebook. Second major one is we are not keeping accurate financial record. We are not keeping accurate financial record. Now, this is a problem, big one. A big one. If we are to do a what's it called? A call, or let me say that a roll call of bakers with proper, even the one we are calling record is not proper financial record. We will see it's so low. Me, I'm one of them. That was not, see, I'm not saying all this so that when I talk about something, you know that it's what has happened to me. That's why I organize this program. So it is a problem. And it's because financial, I'm trying to give excuse for us. Financial record is so complex. Okay. Let me not say it's complex. Financial record is detailed. So that detailed one, we don't want to do it. Meanwhile, there is no business. All of us, we have gone to pay for goal setting class. Like you have gone to pay for, I don't know, a big year, big this, big achievement, big that. And there's no financial record. Or let me just say, the financial record is even looking like, you know, these people that sell rice, when they say, who buy rice, take to the ricas. Yes, that's how some record looks. I'll tell you, this is a mistake that I've made, and I feel like we should not be repeating such mistake. It's a big one. It's not, the business is going nowhere. We should not step out anywhere without financial record. And do you know, because there's no financial record, we didn't even know the business is in debt. We don't know the business is not making money, because cake is a luxury business that when people look at it, it looks so glamorous, it looks so beautiful, it looks so profitable, it looks so like you're making money consistently. You are forgetting that somebody is putting in money, probably your husband or your family, they are putting in money every time, without even asking or looking. Nobody bothers about the records. Nobody is looking at, is this thing, are we even making profit? Is the price we set, is it profitable? I've seen that most times, even I've done it past, we set the price on the head. Okay, based on this, I have a lot of gain on that cake. And these are the problems, because there is no record, there can never be a good pricing. Those records are very important. When there is no record, there can never be a good pricing. The pricing will be, there are standard formulas for setting pricing. But do you know that it depends on your own environment, your own factors. The factor that affects you is different from what is affecting me. What you are, how you run your business is different from how I run my business. The apartment you use for your business is different from mine. So we can never be looking at the market price of a particular thing to cost your own. So we need to look inward into our own business. We really don't have to be weighed down by the crowd or the noise online, because one, you must have settled the first mistake, which is advertising. You are projected to people, my business is different because I have this brand identity. So in the mistake number 2, financial record, we tell you that I need to charge better because I deliver excellent service, not just because of that, because I have this particular cost and this and this and this, and because I need to cover those costs so that my business can do what? Grow. Now we are not looking at the fact that we don't have the accurate numbers. Like, how do we even measure from a jam, a bottle? Let me use the simplest one. You know, jam that we can use to layer the cake. How do you even measure jam? How do you put jam? Like, if I have so many people that have that jar on the shelf, do you even measure it? No, but it's part of the cost. We have not measured that quantity that we have put in that cake in the second, third, fourth order that has come. And at the end of the month, we have used 1 jar, 2 jar, and we believe that we are making profit because it looks big. The numbers look great. The number looks great. This person really paid, though. Thinking in our brain, no record. We need to have it in record. Like today, everything we are doing, please, I've been a victim of this. Everything you are doing that you don't have or document in your business is not business. It is not business. Let's close shop. It is a lie. It's not working. If the number is not, you are not writing down the detergent you bought. You are not writing it. It is a lie. It is not going to work. It's not going to work. The numbers, we did not write it. If you know how painful I am about this. I don't know if you have experienced it or you are presently explaining that the cost is just so complicated. You feel like, no, it's a lie. There is no goal setting without costs or numbers. There is no goal setting, because in goal setting you have to be specific. Remember, it is measurable. If you remember the factors that make you to set a goal, it must be specific, it must be measurable. Remember, if you know about goal setting, that smart thing, it is about numbers. So there is nothing you want to scale in business. You can never increase any income, any sale cannot increase without the numbers. Now, the numbers are supposed to show us certain things in the business. So if you have not kept record of how many cakes you have sold, how many, expenses we have run, maybe the Lagos State government came in on one day like that, collect money from your staff, you say, no, it happens in business. It doesn't happen in business. You document. All those things are part of the cost. You write those things down, every little cost. Now, because we are the owner of the business and somebody, and you want to have mercy on the person, and you quickly take money because money is on you and give to the person. No, it is part of the business. And those little money, they are part of what makes your business to grow. If you lose their record, you can never ever take that business far. The only thing that will happen to be, they will keep sponsoring the business. You know what they are doing? When they sponsor business, put money without any record, no, they are beating that business. Eh? It's not for growth, though. That one is for another thing. Let me not say something. So please, when you look into all these mistakes, is this not you? Like you don't have the record of proper sales record. There are certain financial record that we should have as bakers, and that should be sales records where all the sales, everything is documented. Whether you are selling 5 products, everything has to be documented, sales record. Most of us do that so that we can know if the student or the staff are stealing or not. No, that's not the purpose for this. This is the purpose to know where the business is, so to know if we are actually doing the right thing. Sales record, very important. Then expense records, very important. Inventory record, very important. Payroll record, if you have staff, very important. Now, one of the mistakes is I worked with an accountant. He was my mentor. He was both an auditor and an accountant. And I remember something he told us. He said, if you have not learned anything in working with me, he said, learn one thing, which is petty cash. He said, no matter how complex accounting is, if you have petty cash, you have simplified the process. And guess what? That was the truth. Even though I was still making the mistake of ordinary petty cash, I find it so hard, so hard to put it down. So hard. Sometimes, yes, people, you tell your, what's it called, people working with you, they put down a particular amount, this one, they put it down, this one, they put that. But when you are doing your own recharge card, you get the money from the business and just because you are the CEO. It's totally wrong. It's totally wrong because there won't be accurate record. All the things we are calling record is a lie. We are not recording properly. The expenses that you are doing, taking money from that business, it's already part of the expense records. Whatever you do with that business, whether you do good or whatever you are doing with it. Now, inventory record, most of us now, the staff or anybody, if you leave that shop today, they can bake, decorate, deliver, and you will not even feel it. Why? You stock it so much, you don't even know how many. You stock it so much, you don't know the quantity. Inventory records. I probably just even, we know, bakers do it, you leave it in the container. Even when they ask, I say, flour, the flour is much in the bucket too, I'm not sure. I think we still have even have bag in the pantry, but the one in the office, I think that is too much, it will be enough for the class. You don't even know. At the end of the week, at the end of the month, we don't know. This thing is affecting us. Please, let's quickly go and get help. There are people helping. People are helping. People are putting out courses. It's a big mistake not to have record, not to even know what you have in the office, not to even know what you stock up. Chocolates that you don't know if it's remaining 500 grams or 700 grams. You don't even know because, yes, you have put much money. See, what we are doing is putting money. In fact, sometimes we buy the tools we don't need. We are buying the tools we don't need that cannot return. No return on investment in the next 1 year. No return on investment. We just want to buy it for buying its sake. It's because we are not keeping record. If we are keeping record or looking at the record, sometimes we will even want to cry. Because the numbers they are not doing great at all. And why? Is because we as bakers are not doing our part. So let's get this part right. Sales record, very important. Every sale, if you sell pin, document. Expense record, they buy detergent, anything. Document everything. Your staff need recharge card. Even you, the CEO, need recharge. Document everything. You must have a book, a physical book, like 4-5 of record. That is how the business can be business. You won't understand my anger. But they didn't teach you in cake school, right? No, they don't teach that. What we teach in cake school is how to bake and decorate cake. But business is very funny enough, a particular course on its own. And some people are fortunate to have so much fun. So fun keep entering that business. Fun keep entering it, and when they want a new store, they can open it. When they want this one, they can buy it. When they want that one, they can buy it. It doesn't mean that business is flourishing. Like me, I don't want to do a business that it cannot fund itself. That when anybody, all the incoming funds stop, that business will stop. I don't want to run that kind of business. The business should be able to fund itself. And that's it. How you can, when you even get, what's it called? When you get employees, that's how you can pay them. Most of us, we are paying them from the family fund. I know some people are starters, they don't even understand what we are talking about. We are paying from when the family fund saying, the salary is not complete, so I have this amount, so you have this amount. All those things, when they come in like that, it's become a loan, whether it's family or not. It is a loan to the business, it's not the business money. You cannot treat it like that. We are entitled. We have this entitlement that this is my money, it's my husband's money, it's my family money, it's my parents' money. It is business is different. It's not what you can be sponsoring like you are sponsoring what you like. In business, we don't even do what we like sometimes. We do what we have to do. So you have to have all the record in summary. Have the record of everything that you do in your business. Now, how do you go from here? Because I said we don't keep financial record. You need to get knowledge. I wrote something down about knowledge. The Bible says, it said, wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. With all that get understanding. Go and get understanding. They sell it. Beyond your cake tools, beyond your office, beyond the shop, beyond the last space that you rent. In fact, you can be a profitable baker's own baker than a shop owner. Because it's not about just getting money. People are just pushing in money. No, it's about using money that will grow. Getting money that grows to get more money. If our cake business money can get more money, then we are into business. Now we are talking business. Please, let's not get it too late. I want us to get it early. We need to have every record, because if somebody that has understanding of account wants to put money into your business, the first thing they will ask you is that, please, where is the record? Somebody was asking me in the product, oh, do you mean you need money? I said, no, don't bring your money yet. Don't bring money yet. I'm setting up something and I've finished setting it up. I won't be collecting the money yet. So please, let's have proper record. Don't, if they are giving you money, it's good one. But see, if you don't have the understanding that your financial record is not correct, it's going to kill the business, because the money that comes in, you cannot account for it. And that's why so many have gotten loan. It can't be repaid because of the way the loan is going. Getting loan to get an equipment that will not give you return on investment in the next 3 years, which means that the tool, you probably even use it 2 times. Sometimes I think, I don't know if I've seen also, because I'm not into baking, like you are not even baking every day, the other are not much. But because somebody got 25 liters or 20 liters, so you too run and got 20 liters. And you know your own order is just maybe 2 or 3. When 10 liters can easily do it, and you invest the rest of the money in advertising, we just run and do the same thing. It is not, this race, it is peculiar to individual. Now, the fund some people get, you may not have that kind of fund to invest. Some have that fund to invest. So if they are getting 25 liters, they are getting the same money, investing it in advertising, which is really so much cake sales. And I'm telling you, some advertising can be so killing that you will not even get a return on investment. You put so much money in advertising, and the profit on the sale will not be up to the money you spent on advertising. The profit on the sales will not even be much up to what you spent on that advertising. So what are we talking about? So it's not, I don't want to do unnecessary activities. Me, I don't like it. Unnecessary boss. No. It has to make money. It has to make profit. So that in the future, you can smile and look back and say, no, we did the hard work. So business, please, let's go set it up. Let's go set that up so that we can even get more people to help us. Now, I discovered why I couldn't get more people is that I didn't have record. Because I didn't have records, so in my head I was like, no, if I get more people, how will I pay? I cannot pay. I don't know. This money, even me, I never chop. Even me, I don't collect. And see, we cannot run it alone. Who said we can run the business alone? It's a lie. If there's anybody that says we can run the business alone, it's a lie. It's a lie. They are getting help behind the scene. You are not seeing it. You are not seeing it. They are getting help. People are getting massive help behind the scene. They don't come to social media to talk about it. And that's why I choose my Facebook group to talk about this. They are getting help, massive help. Some people tell you, no, I cannot get somebody to come and help me. I watch my, what's it called, myself, do this myself. It's a lie. They have part-time staff that come do this for them, do that for them. Because see, as a CEO is another topic. Anyway, you need your head in the game. So to pay staff, you need record, which is the payroll. You can't even have a payroll record without a staff. So to pay staff, see, the method of using apprentices is good. But please, if you can graduate, if you're already at that stage that you employ, you can graduate to paying people, or you see people that are good, don't think about using them. Pay them, let them grow the business. I'm looking for people that join me, grow this thing. It's not about me. No, it can't be only me. A brand that will grow back cannot be only you. So let's start working on that. And I'm going to say something very soon. The third major one, before I go to the third major, which is the main one, before I round up, is what I want to say is that we came into this business without a business plan. We did, in fact, it's like it happened to us like a miracle. You know, suddenly God did it. Suddenly we got oven. Suddenly we got mixer. Suddenly we got maybe a space in our home or a shop. So there was no plan. So we don't know anything about the market. We don't know anything about how we want to even sell. So everything happened suddenly. So let's not make it like it's an accidental business. We can go back. I think in the ebook later, I will include, when I'm marketing later, I'll just give it for very cheap. I'll put, because when we put stuff together, if you look, all my classes, they are even free. And after free, I just sell it. So anybody interested in class, I tell them, join free. Don't join free, you buy it. So I will put a very good sample of a business plan. We need it. Why? It will tell you where you're going. It will tell you where you are right now, where you want to go. So that every day when you wake up, that thing will be coming to air. This is where we are going. We want to be selling in 20 states. We want to sell in, and this thing is not happening. So how do we start doing it? So I'm going to maybe I'll quickly show you something about what I'm talking about. We need a business plan so that we can have a vision for it. When they ask us, you know what, I've been in bakers seminar and I've offered seminars to bakers, and I've asked bakers before. Whenever they ask, I've noticed this with most of us. When they ask, where do you want your business to be in the next, say 3 years or 5 years? You know, this is how we laugh. Well, I want it to grow. I want it to grow. We just give general answer. The reason is because we have not done our business plan. Please, let's all go and do it. Go and learn, go and do it. Some people even pay people to do it. If you have the money, pay. If you don't have the money, just get away, get it done. You cannot do business the way you do it last year. Like every year, I try and look about it. Let me get better. So I don't offer things that others are offering, because I'm already thinking ahead. See, the reason those questions are being asked is that for business to happen, you need to think ahead. There are so many things to talk about that I think I put some of them in the book that I won't be able to say now. Like, you need to think about what's the new product offering that you're bringing to the market. What's the new thing you want to add that people will say, oh wow. What's the new thing that is going to set you out that it's what's good, everybody will go crazy over. Now, please, inventions have not been exhausted. Please, if you have not heard that, hear it again. Inventions, they have not been exhausted. Because you have not even done one, should I say, 0 points of what God has deposited in you. I so much believe in bakers. I so much believe in the capacity God has put in an individual. So there is nobody I meet that I downplay their potentials. I always tell to anybody that I meet that, see, there's something in you that is greater than you, bigger than you. And the moment you begin to think in that line, your business will begin to take shape. Every day you wake up is not about the Nollywood latest movie that is raining. Because one thing that my mom always tells me, that I always remember, she would tell me, those people you are watching, they have already accomplished. What have you accomplished? What have you accomplished? What are you doing? So everything drives, what drives me, I want to have, everybody wants to have comfort, but please, it's too early sometimes. You want to do this, do that, yes, comfort, have fun, yes, what's it called, enjoy life. But have we done our assignments? We all have an own work to do, and it is go and create a simple business plan. Business plan show you, I think I have simple one that I drafted here. Sorry, I put here. Summarizing your, I try to get a very simple one. Summarizes what your business does. I want to quickly read it to us in case some people could not get the ebook. Okay, it's not in this one. I want to quickly explain it to us, or let me just summarize so that you go and write it. Yes, it's very simple one. Mission statement. Take a business name, for example, let's say Yummiest Cake company. I'm giving you now the format, a very simple business, just to know where this business is going, what it's about. Mission statement, that's what we are out to do, to provide our customers high quality homemade cakes and desserts that will bring joy to their special occasions, everyday moments. Now, our vision statement is to become the go-to bakery for premium cakes and desserts in our local community and expand our reach to other cities in Nigeria. So, if your business plan or your paper is already talking about expanding, right, our reach to cities in Nigeria, see, there is no way you will be thinking local. It's not possible. You will not be thinking stagnant. You will not be thinking for the shop that you have. You will think broad. That's the essence of documents. I thought it was just mere stories that they want to, all this executive summary or all these books are all about. It is not. It propels you to think ahead. Now, I've talked about the mission statement and vision statement. Please, we don't have it, go and craft it. Or if you have it, fine. But it should be revisited and tweaked if necessary. Business description. Now, this business yummy cake, whatever I said, is a home-based business that specializes on custom cake, dessert cake, blah, blah, blah. We use this kind of ingredients, freshest ingredients, and to provide a beautiful looking cake. Our service includes custom cake, delivery, setup at weddings, corporate events, etc. Full stop. Now, who is our target market? Who is our customers? Our target market is primarily individuals and families in local communities looking for high quality cakes, desserts for special occasion, wedding, birthday, corporate. We also cater for customers looking for everyday treats. Now, this is their own target market. Your target market can be different. Don't say, no, exactly that. No, we don't have the same customers. We don't have the same customers. Your customer can be different. And that's why target market is very essential. It's going to come from brand identity. When you are identify your kind of brand, you will know your kind of customer. You won't struggle with anybody. You will know who to go to, who to target. When they are running ad or you're running ad, you know who to target, who you are sending the message to. So that is it for that. The marketing strategy. You develop a comprehensive brand strategy. So how do we go to market our products? Is under marketing strategy in your business plan. So we want to probably create a strong brand identity, sending message to people. Want to be positioned in business that people will know that this is what we do and come to us. They want to create a website whereby people can visit and know the offerings we do and other. We want to have a social media presence that so many people can, relate with and even become our fans. We want to use marketing, email marketing, if that works. We want to use WhatsApp marketing, if that works. Whatever is working for you. We want to go to trade fair, food fair, GT Food, Expo that you used to do. This one, Expo, we want to go there. We want to make sure we always sell to corporate events, whatever they do. We want to get a proposal. See, if you take proposal to, banks and all those corporate firms, and you don't have some documents, it won't fly unless you use connection. Unless you use even some connections, because they want to know who they are dealing with. So all these things, let's just draft them in a very simple way. How do you plan to be running your operations? You mentioned it. I want to be doing it from the kitchen, or I have a shop I'm doing it from. What's your financial plan? You talk about how much you started with. Most of us don't even remember, it's fine. But I think that at this stage when we know, let's go back, let's look at the business, look at the finance, look at the marketing expenses. Let's be including it now. Reason why some of us, we remove advertising and marketing expense separate. It's not part of the expenses. We now put our business separate. No, it is part of the business expenses. You need to have that expenses as part. Marketing expenses. advertising expense, you add it to the cost. In fact, the cost of that cake, because every month you'll be rolling out marketing. Every month you have to do market every day. Every day. You have to be selling anyhow, somehow. And those things cost money on some platforms. Then your plan, you plan to break even in the first year or whatever. So if you have not set up a cake business too, you can, in fact, it's more important to those ones. And if you have already set up, I encourage you to do. That's all. There's so much, and we got to know that these things that we should know, we didn't know it early enough in business, me particularly. So I thought that, no, I need to come online and talk about it. So lastly, so if you have any question before I move, please let me know before I go. Something I can respond to. The last major mistake we make as business owners, the last one, which Nigeria is a very religious place. And this last one, I won't even say is a mistake in some way, because I know we are very religious. Because the last one is that we put in the money, we put in the work, we push everything in front, and we put God behind. We put God behind. Let's keep God at the center of our business. Keep God at the time I was just working. I said, what's happening? Just working with my efforts. The Bible says by strength. The Bible is what I believe. I'm a Christian, so if you're a Muslim, please understand with me. Just go with the quotations. Say, by strength shall no man prevail. So by your natural strength, yes, you have worked, you have tried. But at the end of the day, it is God that blesses the efforts. No matter how skilled you are, no matter how blessed you are, no matter how rich, it is God. Keep God at the center of the business. Always. Always. Like the song says, at the center of it all, it's you that I see. It's you that I see. So put God at the center. Let him be driving it. There's a scripture that always says, Psalms 127 verse 1. I'll read to you. Except a part of it. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. So the business we are building, unless it is a business that we just want to grow for 1 year or 2 years and pack it and do another business. I don't want to be doing businesses all around. So keep God at the center. Let him lead you. There's a space for you. No matter how crowded the industry is, there's a space for you. There's something about you that is different. There's something about your cake that is marvelous. I'm telling you. And there's a space for you. So once you put God at the center, it's going to make everything work together for your good. There is nothing a man can do with your natural strength. When you put all the strategy in place, you remember the fishermen of those days. It's a story from the Bible. He put everything he knows to catch fish. The Bible says he worked all the night. There was no fish. There was no. I know we can be so carried away sometimes in the business. I know it's so busy and tiring. Sometimes we will forget to pray or acknowledge God and be there. And that's why I'm saying it. That we need to always have the consciousness of God. Sometimes you don't even have the time to even schedule and say, you are doing one prayer. But in your mind, when you acknowledge him and invite him, you will step into that situation. So please, let's know that whatever you have in plan, only God can prosper it. All this your plan. Maybe you have a business plan, you want your business to go internationally, you want your business to do this. Just do everything. Now place it in his hand. In prayers. God that knows how to do everything, he will do it for you. He knows how to do anything. Everything you want him to do, he can do. So, but put him at the center. Put him at the center. Let him be directing you. You will hear people say, and I was inspired and I was led. It is not a fable. It is not a story or that doesn't exist. It's not fantasy. It happens. God speaks to his children. And God will be speaking to you and say, Madam, drop this cake. Focus changing only. It is one of the things. Is one of the benefits, so many benefits of staying close to God. He will tell you, no, madam, drop chin, just do only cupcake. Don't do normal cake. See, I was telling to some baker, I said, I'm yet to see a baker that really niched healthy cakes. Healthy cakes. When I say healthy cake, I'm talking about people that are watching out for sugar, for butter, for margarine, for everything like that. So when we're talking about brand identity, let me bring this in. It's about niche, and that niche, it is God that can inspire you, that can lead you to it, and say, this is what I have called you to do. Start doing it. Focus your energy on this. And for people that have already grabbed what they need to do, put God at the center, let him teach you the next step. Sometimes we can be so confused in business, we don't even know what to do again. We don't even know how to do it, we are just frustrated. It happens. But just put your hope in him and let him take over. Let him guide you. He is guiding people. It is not a fantasy. God is speaking. We are the noisy ones. God is still speaking to you now. Now he's with you where you are, and he's speaking to you, not just concerning spirituality, concerning your business. He's speaking. Are you listening? Are you listening to him? Whether you are a Muslim or not, I don't want to care, because he is speaking to everyone. The sun is shining on everybody. The Bible says, whoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. So wherever you are, wherever you are, God is with you there, and he's speaking to you. You now need to listen and say, okay, God, what do you want me to do? What's the next step? Now, all these things about big brands and all, some people will not even say it. They will not tell you, but people hear God and they take steps and things happen. Because the Bible says the steps of the righteous are ordered by God. But God is our righteousness, really. He is. When God is covered over you, when God is all over you, he is your righteousness. So by him we are righteous. Naturally we are not clean, but by God we are righteous. So let God take the center. Whatever is the issue in that business, after you have done your own work, go and do your assignment in the business. It's not that you are not doing anything on your marketing. How do you even plan to be generating sales every day? You did not do anything about it, just like I was. How do you plan to be, for the brand in the next 3 years? What do you think? What are you looking at? You don't even look at anything. You are not bothering about anything. It's just one day at a time. You are just doing anything that goes. And you want God to come into and do what? In this year alone, I don't know how much the costs that I've paid for. I don't know how much. Coach that I've learned from, and I'm still learning from, and every day I wake up, I'm still learning. And because some of us, we're probably too big to learn. We are too big to listen. We are too big to hear instructions. It's affecting. It's delaying. It's delaying the plans that God has for us. So I'm imploring you to go back and listen to. Yes, I want to encourage people to listen to this woman's testimony or video on YouTube. This one, I don't remember. If you know Wanya Kamo, so please go to YouTube, listen to her testimony. Just listen to her story, so you understand all these things we are talking about business. Yes, there's butter in business, there is sugar in business, and there is God at the center of it. I pray God will help us. Please, any question before another? Any question, because I'm not sure I'm seeing the what's it called? I'm not sure if I see any for now, so I don't skip that, because once I out of here, please let me know if there is. Let me know if there's any question. So please, I'm encouraging us. The first thing we need to go correct is the marketing. Every day there should be a way that you have planned and thought of that. Okay, every day at least I must have these sales. Like for me, I was looking at my product. I said, okay, at least I must sell this number of products for me to be productive every month. I have to sell this number of products every day. So it's also the same for cake. There is a number you have to sell per day to meet up with your costs, to meet up with your business. There is a number. If you don't sell that number per day, you will know you are already going below. And my coach, there is a coach I also recommend, Coach Nancy. Coach Nancy said that if you are not checking your business monthly, that's why so many have spent years in business and they now come back to realize that, what's happening in my business? How did this happen? What happened? Why is my business doing? People that just they make wave, and why am I? It's because we are not asking these questions early enough. This is now to query your business, to query your question, to query your business rather. Okay, monthly class. Oh, that is later. Monthly class is later. So around next month or March. So it is now. We need to start asking questions. Coach Nancy too is on structure anyways, but I like great courses and I do recommend them. So please go for it. if you're able to afford it. She's doing massively. Like what she did in my business, I was like, wow. So business, we need to learn every day. It's not just about once you identify the niche you want to be, go and upgrade in that. And if it's sugar crafts, like I'm mentoring people in sugar craft, training people seriously. So if it's sugar, focus on it and do it well. Let people know it, that that's what you are really good at. And don't do it and put it in your cupboard or your kitchen. You need to bring it out. So first, I want to just summarize what we talked about, the marketing and the advertising. Go and budget it for your business. That every day I'll be putting this for advertising and marketing my business. What's the name of the YouTube? It is Ijoma. What's it called? Ijoma. I can't remember her surname, but we know as Ijoma. Okay, let me see, but I can post that to the group later. I'll post it to the group, or probably even share. Yes, I can share our channel. I'll share it to the group later. Yes, someone talk about advertising every day, but there is no sales. That's why we talk about the mistake of us going back to check the marketing system that we used. It means that it's not working or something is wrong with that process. If we go back, let's take for example, maybe they said we should have website as a brand. Yes, we went ahead, we got a website. Now we run advert to the website and there's no sales, right? At the end of the day, what happens? We need to go back and check. No, there's a problem. There's a problem. Sorry, let me quickly do it before I go. Okay, we're not getting. Okay, yeah. Yes. Please, you need to go back and check. It's either the website, the design, the setup is not well done, or it is either the advertisement you are setting up is not well done. Maybe you're advertising to the wrong people. You are not advertising, you hear about target audience. Sometimes you see all this advertising thing can be so complicating and we don't understand it. What I encourage you to do, if you see somebody doing low budget and getting results, go to them, let them do the advert thing for you. Let them set it up for you. But if you can learn it and set it up properly. Know your customer. See, that's part of the business plan. It's very important. If you have a business plan, you will already know who you want to market to. You will set up those people in your advert. You will set up those. So if you're not getting sales despite your marketing, check your marketing. Use another marketing style. There's WhatsApp marketing, there's YouTube marketing, there's what's it called? Facebook, there is Google My Business. See, the way people are getting money from Google, that Google My Business, sometimes they just need people to optimize it. Make sure when they search, it can also come up so that they know this is the kind of cake. Then let your page look different. What is that thing about your page that when they even see it, will make us want to buy from you? Like, why should I buy from you when there are other 10 pages that there is no difference in what you are offering? So why should I pick your page and pay? If you're offering people, all your offering is weak. If you offer something that is weak and you run advert, you put money on it and you offer it to people, yeah, buy. You know what will happen at the end of the day? Because they feel like 10,000 naira cake, and if you charge me up in the next 10 days, I'll give you 10,000 naira cake. They say, oh, this woman will give me 8,000 naira cake, and there is nothing. Why would I pay you 10,000? But if you tell them my cake is 15,000, but when we get at the end of the day, I'm going to print this, I'm going to put that, I'm going to put this. This is what you have. This is how the cake tastes. This is how the cake looks. That's offer alone. Most times, I think for bakers, it is about communication. Sometimes our cake is so nice, so sumptuous that when people eat it, but they are not eating, they are only seeing camera. So how can we communicate to them that what they will get value for the money they are paying? So whenever you want to run adverts, the adverts, most times it is our adverts, our content that we are putting for advert is not well, and it's a lot of work to do that sometimes. Even for me, I'm lazy sometimes. So those things are not well placed to communicate the value we will offer. So that when people want to come to your website, they say, this is a nice cake. Oh, I love this. They can click it. Your business is more organized when you have a website. It shows organization. But maybe they click and they come to WhatsApp, or they see that they have to come to WhatsApp. The question they'll be asking, if I click to go to this person WhatsApp, how will I order a cake I want to eat? That I want to eat from somebody I don't know before. No, I can't order. Do you know why people can't order? They are scared. You have not communicated well that, see, we prepare cake with delicate, with proper attention to hygiene. Our cakes are well baked. They are suitable for children and adults. They are this. You have not well communicated what we make a stranger to come and buy what they will eat from us. We have not well communicated it. So your communication of offer, your offer is number one. You should go and check, man. Go back to that your offer before you run advert. Change your offer to something else. Package something else. Give them cookies and cookies and cake. Your baked cookies. You know when you're baking cake, you can put cookies inside. You can put cookies in the oven. Like add complimentary something to that cake to make it look different from what others are advertising. There is something that must be different about your offer for us to click. And when we click and want to offer from you, where is your advertisement taking us? Sometimes there is something wrong with the advert. If you are the one that is running the advert, you will see that there are so many clicks, no sales, so many clicks. So it means there's a technical issue. There's a problem with the setup. Then you need to go and address that. There are so many things we need to check on, and we do this sometimes daily basis, sometimes weekly basis, to know that something is wrong. Money is not coming, I'm not selling any cake. Then you need to sell an offer. Offer is that you are packaging something enticing for people to come in. When they come in, you start selling them. When they come, you start selling them other things. So offer is very important, and the offer is probably low. Then two, go and check what others are doing, other big brands, because they already have a name. It's hard to do what they are doing. If you do what they are doing, at the end of the day, what happens to your business? It will make a difference, because they don't even need to communicate. They already have that name. So when people see, they say, this person came, yes, I want to order. But you that probably they don't know this business name already. So how can you communicate? Let me give you a very good example. You want to communicate an offer now. I don't run bakery, but once in a while, if order comes, it's basically training. But if I want to communicate offer for a bakery, what I will do is that I will first tell parents about the importance of checking or knowing the importance of the kind of cake order, the kind of cake they order for the children. Don't let them put this in your cake. Like, know that your cake for your children, they are just children and they are still growing. If you order just a simple this and this and we layer it with this, your child will enjoy it. I would rather prefer when you are going to order your cake that you order this kind of cake. You start educating them. Start educating them. It is healthy to take this, It's not healthy to take this and that. I would rather prefer that when you want to, you see that when you are doing that, you know you have not sold cake. You are only educating. By the end of the day, what will people say? We say, please, madam, please, how is your cake? How much? They are not even seeing your cake. But by educating them, because presently what is really is the content marketing, talking to people, educating people. Now, educated you. So something like that is what you do to communicate offer. Then check your advertising structure, how you advertise, where you send the ad to. You send to Instagram, and probably your clients are on Facebook. You send to Facebook. Probably when I notice that my clients, most of them are not in Facebook, that's why I moved to Instagram. You will not see most of my posts on Facebook again. So I moved. So it depends on the platform that your customers have or that works for you. So that's that. I don't know. I don't want to do too much of that. It's enough to see on that. I'm looking to know. Okay. I will respond once we put out the class, you pay for it. Why would I respond? Once you put out the class, just pay for the class and come to class. There's no long story. Every other one is story. We put out the class, you need the class, pay for the class, come for the class. Case closed. So that's how I work. So sorry if you didn't hear any response. Probably you were dragging the matter. So anything that you want to learn, we already have a price for it. You want it, you get to that course. I want this course. You already know, we'll tell you our price and not negotiate. They'll say, okay, which date? This date, okay, I am coming. You pay, you come to class, and end of story. Okay, on the group, yes, we have Telegram group, we have the Breakeven Cake Diary group. Yes, you're welcome. Anytime you want to learn, I've told you when we put out the price, you're welcome to learn more. And for people that want to niche, we have a course on how to niche in cake business. It means how to get your own particular space, your own place in cake business. We have it on our site. The online course already recorded, you get access to it. And for people that want to, skill mentorship, what I do is skill mentorship. For business, I always recommend for students. I don't do business per se. I do skill, how to upgrade, how to be better, and it's paid program. So if you want, you can message me. In fact, there's a big discount on that right now. Because for those that will come in, what I'm going to do with you, we don't have a website, Personally, I'll be doing that with you. If you don't have a book, you have not see. Let me tell you something. Tech has changed your technology. Oh Jesus! If you don't have a e-book server at this time, I'll be asking what happened. What happened? Why? Like why? So I want to do that for all my mentees at this time. My mentees are just people that I push to work harder to what? To upgrade skill. If you want to upgrade your skill, you want to be different at what you do, or you want to know what you're good at, that is what we call skill mentorship. And so I'm a skill coach. I help people upgrade skill. And you have to be able to learn online. Those are the requirements. If you cannot learn online, no, it's not for you. It's for people that can learn online. As much as you can learn online, you have taken your cake courses, and there we don't teach cake. No, I'm not the one that will be teaching you cake. You must have no cake baking, decoration, probably even advanced sugar craft. My own is to now push you into your space and make you comfortable there, make you upgrade in that place and let you know. So when people tell me, I want to be known, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be good in my this thing, I always tell them, can you do the work? If you can't do the work, don't bother. Just be like everybody, right? So, but if you want to be distinguished in your field, we have that plan. So just message me, and I will let you know on that. We have it's like a group, but I'm going to be having a live video call with members, maybe once in 2 weeks. And we'll run the program for 4 months, and we'll leave you to grow massively internationally. So we're going to be working with people. So my own aim is to grow your skill, but there are so many added advantage. One thing I'm going to do for all my students and mentees is that we are going to write book together. Even if you don't have a topic, we'll write. In one day, we'll publish. And second day, we'll put websites, we sell. And I'm not making mouth because I've been there. So it's what I do. So please, DM if you're interested in that. So that's that about the class. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. If you have any question, DM, message me. I'll respond to you. Thank you.